What's up guys, it's Conquer Your Exam, and in this video we're going to go over the best AP Physics 1 review books to buy for this year's AP exam. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more comprehensive reviews of the best study guides to ace your exams. So, as you probably know, AP Physics 1 is super hard. In fact, in the most recent exam, only 31% of students scored a 3 or higher. What's even more shocking is that 5.7% got a 5. That's crazy. But don't panic. With the right review book, you can get a 3, 4, or 5 as well. So let's go over our favorites first. For our favorite number 1, it's Cracking the AP Physics 1 Exam by the Princeton Review. Here's why we like this book. The first reason why is because it contains end-of-chapter questions and exercises that actually help you retain everything you just read. What makes this book great is that the premium edition includes 4 full-length practice exams, compared to the normal edition, which just has 2. It's super comprehensive, and they're designed to be challenging so that it's just as challenging, if not even more difficult, than the real AP Physics 1 exam. We chose this book because it's complete, it's well-rounded in terms of how it teaches you to learn and practice, and it's highly recommended as the top AP Physics 1 review book, and just because of how extensive the material is. Our second favorite is Sterling Test Prep's AP Physics 1 practice questions. The reason why we included this in our favorites is because it focuses purely on practice questions. One of the things that's so hard with respect to the AP Physics 1 exam is mastering the multiple choice section. So with 736 practice questions, you will never run out of questions to prepare for in your review sessions. The explanations in this book also will guide you through how to get the right answer in a thorough and intensive manner. Sterling includes diagnostic tests so that you can figure out where your weak points are and really focus your study time. So here's why you should choose this book. If you're already confident in your overall knowledge of AP Physics 1, but you just need practice, this is the book to get. As cliche as it sounds, practice makes perfect, and in this case, this book is the one to go to for just pure practice. Our next favorite is 5 Steps to a 5 AP Physics 1 Algebra-Based by Greg Jacobs. Here's why we like this book. It includes a personalized study plan, including a diagnostic test to show where your weak points are. It also includes a 5-step process and 2 full-length practice exams for you to really flesh out your skills and knowledge of physics. We chose this book because it's a systematic and process-based approach instead of a DIY one that you might use with the Sterling Prep book. It has a ton of practice questions to help you practice for the AP Physics 1 exam. So now that we've gone over our favorites, let's go over our runner-ups. Our first one is AP Physics 1 Essentials by Dan Fullerton. This is a little bit different from a traditional review book in that it's super engaging and it's a study guide designed for the overall course. However, it's not a super heavy read. It goes straight to the point and it focuses on drilling in on concepts and information that the author feels is important for mastery of AP Physics 1. This book has about 600 practice questions that are more than enough for a student to think about and practice through. The reason, though, why we include this in our runner-ups as opposed to our favorites is because it hasn't been updated in a while. In fact, the most recent update was in 2014. However, this is still a great supplementary resource if you exhaust the prior ones. Our next pick was the Barron's AP Physics 1 book by Kenneth Rideout and Jonathan Wolfe. As you probably know and can expect, Barron's includes in-depth and thorough content review of AP Physics 1, including 2 full-length practice exams that mimic the style of the actual exam. The main drawback behind this book, though, of why we didn't include it in our favorites is again because of the updates. It doesn't reflect the latest changes by the College Board that you need in order to ace your exam. So again, this one's unique because it provides a holistic approach. However, it's not as up-to-date as some of the other ones. Last but not least, our value pick. Our value pick for the best AP Physics 1 review books for this year is a simplified guide to the AP Physics 1 exam. This book is a peer review book with respect to concepts, and so you should use it as a companion with other resources. It goes quick and easy to the point in terms of every single conceptual review, and it's a really concise book, but it still has a few practice questions since the author does understand the importance of physics practice. It's one of the best bets if you're short on time and on money, because it usually comes in at under $10. Our next value pick is AP Physics 1 Crash Course by Amy Johnson. This is a general, pretty run-of-the-mill review book in terms of having a crash course on concepts and guides. It has expert test-taking strategies that help you during the exam, and it's made for those that are really short on time. So again, it's a good book if you're short on time and you want to get going. It's a great companion to other resources that you might want to use from our favorites or runner-ups. So to wrap things up, in this video we went over the best AP Physics 1 review books to buy for this year's exam. Our top picks were Cracking the AP Physics 1 Exam by the Princeton Review, Sterling Test Prep for the practice questions, and 5 Steps to a 5 AP Physics 1 Algebra-Based by Greg Jacobs. To review what we went over today, visit conqueryourexam.com or click the link in the video description to read our comprehensive guide. Be sure to check back on our channel, subscribe to find out what the best AP review books are for next time. See you later.